Yo, what's up guys? We are at the junkyard today because we're gonna look for some parts for our project SC400. I heard there was an SC400 out here. We're also gonna look at some more JDM cars. There's a Toyota Cressida out here, which if you don't know, has a W58, which if it's here, we might be able to use on our project SC400 as well, because we gotta do, you know, manual transmission swap, so we're always looking at that. We're gonna see what other JDM cars we can't find out here. It's been a minute since I've been out here and they turn over a lot of inventory very quickly. And there's also a couple Jaguars that we're gonna look at and Mercedes, where we're gonna target some parts that we know we can flip for profit. So let's go. Hey guys, well, we're at the Cressida and to no surprise, it's fucking gutted, dude. It's usually how it is when you go to the junkyard, you know, it's not always gonna have what you want. This was an automatic anyways. Wes is in there. How's those seats?
Man, these let's take a good look at these bad boys.
They're plush, dude. Look at the seats.
It's like laying on a bed.
This thing was at 85. Look at this. Oh yeah. Look at this stereo, dude. Top of the line climate control. This is an 85, man. Damn, power everything, top of the line luxury cruiser back in the day. Fine. Oh, there's a Toyota Supra over here, but I already know it's smoked. I already went and looked at it. It's like a 3rd gen Mark III. Also, totally ran through. A lot of these cars, they come out here like this. They get parted out and then dropped off here, so they never even had anything to start with. And then we got one more car right around the corner. I might as well just show it since we're kind of talking about JDM cars. We've got a Mazda Miata full of stuff. I feel like this one's been out here for a minute. Just full, just totally. It does have a manual transmission just laying right there, already pulled. If someone's looking to do a manual swap, holler at me. Pull that transmission. Somebody came for the motor, somebody came for the interior. I mean, this isn't much different than what we see on Marketplace for 2,500 bucks, you know? Taillights destroyed, rear end destroyed. All right guys, so this is a Jaguar XF 2009. Not only does this have good parts that we can sell for a profit because Jaguars and Mercedes tend to hold their value, but also this car is the Supercharged model. So let's take a look right over here. Somebody was nice enough to go ahead and remove some of the parts on stuff, but this is our Supercharger that we're looking for right here. This also sells for about $700 and the junkyard's only gonna charge us $160. Oh, some asshole, dude. Cut out the emblem on, I don't even understand. So for anybody that's looking for parts to flip or whatever, the driver's side's always going to be the best to work from that. That's always everything that's always gets used in your car and always usually fails first. So I already went through and pulled the door panel off of this car, pulled the power for the window switch, and then also we pulled the shifter assembly out of this car as well. Shifter assembly sells for about 400 bucks. The window switch about $40. All right, so we've got our tool here. There's one bolt that's holding this Supercharger, and it's for the EGR pipe, exhaust recirculation. So we're gonna go ahead and either see if we can just cut it right out and slide this thing out. What do you think? What's going on over there? Getting it, or are we gonna have to actually unbolt it?
I'm hoping we don't have to unbolt it. Fucking tight back there.
All right, boys, so this is what we're looking at. This is our Supercharger off of our Jag XR V8 Supercharged. This was a bitch to get off, but let alone it's just worth like 700 bucks anyways. So we're gonna go ahead and take this with us. That's one score for today. Let's see what else we can go find. We got some more stuff to look at. All right, well, this is what is left of our SC400 that was out here. Unfortunately, we're a little late. I was able to grab the driver's side door, the driver's side window regulator, and the bottom of the driver's side seat for our project. So we did get some stuff, but somebody else came out here, got the headlights, front bumper, disrespected the fenders here. I mean, what is this? Can't even take them off all the way. That door hinge was, someone came and grabbed that. I honestly looked at it, it wasn't great. But this is usually how the condition that they're in. So unfortunately we were a little late for this one, but we were able to get a few parts out of it. And this is what we're looking at. There's the lock actuator up the driver's side door. It's a part that usually goes wrong. This one was broken. As you can see, the other connecting rod is broken off, and that's usually what will happen on these. This one was the same. We do have the passenger side window regulator on this, but there, it looks like there's been a lot of water damage. And since we got the driver's side, I'm not even going to mess with that right now. Another part we could look for is the HVAC controller. These LCD screens usually go bad, and this one's bad. In this car, it looks like this might have some water intrusion in it. On this side fender too, I don't even know. They're trying to get some wiring harness maybe, I guess, but couldn't even be bothered. Another few parts to point out on this car is your idle air control valve. That's right here, it's missing. We didn't get this one, but I've got a couple of them. That's another problem area on the SC400s that you might want to, if you come across one of these in the junkyard, target that piece right there. So that's it for this SC400. Not a lot that we're going to be able to use on it. We did get a few things that we'll look at a little bit later and be able to use on our car. But for that, I think this thing's pretty picked over. So let's go and check. All right, guys, so a project car that I'm actually helping my brother restore right now is an SLK Mercedes. You don't know about it, we'll have it on the channel here soon. So we're kind of doing an interior refresh on that project. So we're gonna go ahead and pick up some interior out of here. So just some replacement pieces for his car, door panels, door armrests, and some interior trim pieces for the convertible hardtop. So you know anything about SLK's convertible hardtop, we're restoring and fixing the hardtop and the total interior on the car. So we got a bunch of parts here right now. Just gonna go through and pick and choose what we need. That's what this car looks like. And of course this one's been sitting out here for a while, so it's been gone through pretty good. But we'll grab a few things that we need to use on our project. So we're out here shopping for a whole bunch of cars, and there's a few. All right, so this SLK, we're gonna check the struts for the convertible hydraulics. They kind of look like they've been rebuilt and they're new. So we let the pressure off of the pump, release the pressure off of that pump to allow the trunk to swing back. I want to pull this plastic out of the way, so doubt anybody knows about SLK, but get this. Woohoo, it's a fucking transformer, dude. These are handy dandy. The Junkyard special right here. Got this. I don't know if that's for the manufacturing 2014. These could definitely be newer. They look okay. They don't look like they're bleeding out. They definitely were holding pressure when we tried to. This is another set right here. Those look like they're holding pressure. Usually if they're leaking, they'll just be leaking like right here, right now. Especially since we've been moving everything. We moved the top and it really showed these ones. The trunk ones look good. We'll do a little bit more investigation and see what we got. I've got a good set already, and then we've got another unknown set. So like I said, we've been doing a lot of wrenching on these SLKs lately. We'll finish looking up this one. All right, well, this is what we left. All right, guys, so we went ahead and pulled all the hydraulic lines and even the motor out of this SLK. That's what we got left. We'll go see what else we can find. Melissa's looking up some Supercharger stuff. We're gonna go back over to the kind of like the newer section of cars. This is stuff that's been here for a while. See what we can't find. I know I saw some Mercedes when we came in. Probably target a few Mercedes parts and see if there's any other cool cars where we can use some pieces for some of our project cars. Are inside a 2000 SLK Mercedes. It's like an AMG model, yeah? And one part we're going to target on this car, which I target on like a lot of the mid-2000s Mercedes, is the floor shifter. Okay. Right here. So for some reason, I don't know about what it is about Mercedes, but these floor shifters go out. Of course, you can't drive your car without it. So I pull and sell a lot of these. And this one in this car, I think sells for about $250, $275. Let's go ahead and pull it out. We need tools right here. Boom, this guy. It's a lot of use. Pop this plate out. We'll pop this guy off. Go right back. Get our fancy cutters here. Clip all these. Ain't nobody coming for this wiring harness. Nobody needs to be crying about it. Nobody's even coming for this shifter. I'm the one that usually takes them out of here. Throw that in the back. And we'll have to cut this out. No, the TTs is right here. So we got that bolt, and then probably one right up in the middle. Pull this out and check and make sure it's working, which, yeah, it's locked up, which it's supposed to be right now.
That was easy.
Perfect. Boom. All right, so here we go. Somebody's bleeding, bro.
Oh, man.
Jeez, dude. Always take him out to the junkyard, cut himself up. We got blood all over my shifter.
About 50 bucks.
50 bucks on it. All right, so right here on Mercedes, this is the part number. This is the chassis code 202, then 267 for, it's always going to be for that center shift area, and then 054. So if we punch that into eBay and check out sold listings, it'll give us a value for this, which is pretty good. And it's too bad this plate is no good because it's actually worth selling as well, especially with all these tabs. So if you have one of these and your tabs are good, pop those off and then you can sell that plate separately too. Another thing I'll get, but I did not take this, somebody else did, is this ignition right here. And especially if the key was with it, sometimes the keys need to be matched up. And then also these glove box latches. Another thing on the outside of this vehicle, super easy to get. Everybody needs them, everybody loses them. This is right here on these older Mercedes. Mostly all the older Mercedes have these little jack point covers. I'll just pop it off. Could work that out, but I'm not going to. Snip. Boom. The same thing on here. It's got the part number right there. It's dirty, need to be cleaned up. But these usually sell for like 35 bucks, and it's just that easy, and the car has 4 of them. And there's the other one right there. Someone's already pulled it. I'll go grab that one. Zip. Boom. Got it. Another 35 bucks. That's $70 in like 10 seconds. You gotta list it and clean it, of course. Another thing that's good is honestly these side marker lights. Usually get those for just $2-3 bucks out of the junkyard. Sell for probably like 25. Unfortunately, driver's side's broken. But if you own this car, you would probably want that. So it'll be a sought after part. This is kind of what it looks like. Nope, no supercharger. No supercharger on this one. AMG, you know, you never know. CLK, it's got a V8. CLK 430. That could always just be an afterthought, some hot boy. Also have like a, what is this, 97 Prelude. I really wish I had this car. I don't see a lot of Honda Preludes out here. This is a newer one out here. Look at the seats. This is actually pretty good, man. Look at those seats.
Yeah, no, interior is pretty good.
Bro, I'm gonna take this thing for a test drive.
But you can get in it.
Oh, dude, this is good. Like, all right, so also in this car, all this little stuff, like probably that trim piece, you know, somebody probably needs that. This hazard switch, probably good. All this little stuff you could pick up and get out of here easy. That's like the clock. If anybody knows about 300CX clocks, probably take this. broken, unfortunately. But like this glove box latch, these are good. This is 2 screws. We'll just do this in real time. All these little wear out parts are good. Parts to stock on the inventory and flip. And that might not be, you know, that's not like a $100 part, but 25, 30, 40 bucks depending. Boom, we've got that out. Like, so we just grabbed this, and on this car, it's pretty fresh out here. So it's got a whole set of keys. Not only can we do this, we can match up the door lock, the ignition, and the keys, the trunk, and everything, and sell that. And so look, if you ever need a rekey, you'd have a set. Someone's probably looking for that for sure. So we also went ahead and took the clock out of that. I mean, this is probably an easy $40 piece. I was gonna say where the part number is on there. Probably that guy right there. Take the clock, take this. Somebody already pulled it, all we have to do is take it. I'm almost tempted to pull this piece as well. Probably good, huh? Like, we've got the mirror control, the door locks, power windows, all that. Somebody came for the headrest. Nice car, totally want a Prelude. What is, holy shit, see, if somebody wouldn't have broke that, you can see that's $200. Okay. There's that piece, 100, so we're like 105 bucks right here. Jesus, that was 200 bucks. You know, it was good. Some idiot just came and broke it. What else you got on there? So look at that. So the clock, $30 on the clock, no problem. Oh man, that part, $200. I really wish it wasn't broken. What else we got?
I have it typed in for the clock right now.
There's that, 125 or 130 bucks for this piece. It was just sitting here. Luckily it's not broken. Check all the tabs and everything. Oh, it is broken there. The clocks are different. But like I said, we're looking at least 30 bucks for this. $100, probably even just do 90 bucks on that, since that one little tab's broken. We can come down and still it's not going to cost us anything. So we checked on the mirror switch and the window switches. The window switch is about 50 bucks. The mirror switch is $20. So we're gonna head and pop this door panel off, grab those 2 switches. I would say this assembly as well too, but this is why it is actually worth money, is because it's broken. The driver's side door handle is always, obviously, the only person gonna be in this car, number one, is gonna be the driver. So if something like that breaks, you'd want to replace it. But unfortunately, this one is broken. We do have the lock piece, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull the door panel to get to this switch. I'm gonna take this switch as well. These exterior door handles are about 100 bucks as well. But when we went to take this off, I said, let's go ahead and look at the listings for the door panels. And I mean, they're like 200 bucks for one on the driver's side. I'll put this on the screen, but we're just gonna take the whole door panel because it cost a whole $11. So we're gonna pull this door panel, we'll take the switches too. So 200, I mean, we're like 250, 260 bucks just in this door panel. Let's go find what else we can see. Let's go see what else we can find. All right, boys, we're back over here at our money cars. We've got our 2000 S-Type Jag right here. This thing they haven't even put it up on the blocks yet. They just set it down. I was looking for some shifter pieces out of some other Jags, and someone had been there before me. So we're gonna go over here and take care of this and grab this one before anybody breaks it. So I mean, these are pretty wore out usually. We're gonna test this one and see if it's good. Usually if it's good, this piece is about 150 to 200 bucks. I just sold one of these out of an XJ8 for $180. So I'm gonna check this one before somebody gets in here and breaks it. Boom. So we got our shifter plate thingy with our
Ejectocito, cuz.
bap, hit the button, dude. That's when you get them out the car. All right, so that's that. Wes said he found another one. You found another one of these?
Yeah, a couple cars down.
All right, this Jag is pretty haggard, dude. Look at this thing.
Looks like a damn Mercedes.
Look like a Mercedes, dude. Got your cracked dash. So we're gonna go check out that other Jag, see what we can find. I have sold these in the past. I actually took one of these doors one time and broke it down. So These are good. But we're gonna go check out whatever else we can find. No one's really coming for this right now. Damn, new Jaguar. We're gonna check this one out. Wes said he just checked it and it was good.
Yeah, it looked like it was good.
So these are all brand new cars I have not seen down this road yet. Oh, this thing is filthy. Filthy. All right, so what do we got? Oh, it's not great, that's for sure. It's not great.
I mean, I didn't say everything else was good.
I don't know about this. This is broken on the inside here. I mean, this is also another S-type. So the one we just got was better, but you know, might as well check it out. It's fucking nasty in this car. Here. It's like right there where it's like, is this good? Is this bad? There's another one that someone fucking broke. I'd be able to put them all together and make a better one. Alright, that's it for this one. Let's go see what else we can find. Alright, dude, we did find what's left of this terrible IS300. Someone destroyed this 2J. I think we're gonna call it. I think it's done for the junkyard. What did you find? That armrest?
That armrest in there.
How much was it?
Sold for $175.
How was the armrest in there?
It's good. Just not easy to get out.
Oh, let's go take a peek real quick. This car is not in good shape overall. This, is it the center console lid?
This whole thing.
What is happening right there?
It's an upgrade. You gotta take it apart and it comes off in the bottom, I think.
Look how nasty it is. I ain't trying to mess with that.
That's innocent. That's a project.
It's another project. The sun's going down. We've had enough fun out here. All right, guys. Well, we made it back to the garage after our afternoon in the junkyard. And we spent about 4 or 5 hours out there hunting for parts. Supercharger, hydraulic kit, floor shifter, door panels, window switches. I mean, we got a little bit of everything out there today. Not only did we get stuff that we can use in our project cars here in the garage and on this channel, but we also targeted some parts, and I kind of maybe hope it got you guys thinking about some parts that you can target if you're going to go out and do a little side hustle yourself, and what we can flip and make for a profit. Now, honestly, everything I got out of the yard today, minus that supercharger, was like $110. So not bad. That shifter alone, I think I have it listed up for $250. So we're parts, cars, projects going on in the garage, projects you have going on. Kind of want to hear, what are you guys working on as well? So put it down in the comments below. If you got any value out of this, hit that like button for me. It just helps the algorithm push this channel out a little bit more. Support the channel, support the cars, support the projects, more content for you. It's a good circle of life here, circle of content creation. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. I appreciate you guys going out to the junkyard with me. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Hope you learned a little something. Grab those tools, keep them ready. Let's start wrenching, and I'll see you guys in the garage. Peace. Perfect.